All right, sorry y'all, my bad. I know I said the same thing yesterday, but I had to reset like all my audio settings and stuff like that. So if anything sounds too loud or anything like that, let me know and I'll try and tweak it on my end. But yeah, we live. It's about 10:30 my time, and I'm fixing up my mods for 2K, and I'm making a spreadsheet. So I've been telling you I've been working on this crap forever, but I just keep getting distracted. But I'm making a spreadsheet for to have like a record of all the mods that I'm using so I can share with y'all, because I be getting mad questions about stuff. So I'm just trying to make it a little bit easier to kind of navigate some of these mods and things of that nature. So once I kind of make some progress on it, it'll be dope. So give me a second, let me kind of get some of these tabs like squared away, because I was looking through a lot of stuff here. Actually, I think, yeah, I do want to add this one, because I think we installed this one on the stream the last time. So Jaden McDaniels. Let me grab this link real quick. Yeah. As first of all, shout out everybody in the chat. My bad, I didn't have it up when I started the stream. I don't know where I got the background, and that's kind of the point. I don't know. I got a lot of mods installed, obviously, and I don't know. I don't know everything I have installed off the top of my head. So I'm trying to kind of get things consolidated a little bit, so that I can better answer those questions. But I don't know at the moment. It might be from 2K22. I'm not entirely sure, because I was looking. Someone asked me that the other day. Someone also asked me about, I think it was called like the player indicator mod that gets rid of the player indicator, and I'm like, I don't even know where I got it or who made it. So that's kind of the point. I'm just trying to get some of these joints cleaned up, in a way that I can more easily share them with you all, if that makes sense. So all right, what was I looking for? Timeout, y'all. Sorry, I'm looking at my other monitor at the moment. Suave, my only question that I might have is, are you installing your mods like when you go into your 2K24? My bad, I got mad games in here. So when you go into 2K24, you're gonna have a mods folder here. I think that's the problem. I think a lot of people have been. Oh, y'all can't see me? My webcam wasn't working yesterday. I should be working because I restarted my computer. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, I was about to say, make sure you delete that one, and then you should have Hook, and then use this one. Other than that, everything's been Gucci for me. I don't know if you're supposed to delete that one. I don't know if that was what you're supposed to do, but just make sure you're using the mods folder in Hook and then mods. So you should just make sure you're using that one. So yeah, hopefully that fixes it. If it doesn't, I don't know. You might need to update stuff, because that's the gist of it. One thing, I get a lot of questions in terms of the mods. There's it's not really like a whole lot to it. You know what I mean? Like, you kind of just follow the joints. My bad, y'all. I'm just trying to pull something up on my other screen, because I'm getting Jalen, you said, did I see Samuel's new lighting? I didn't. Is it, you got a link or something like that? If you got a link, let me know. I'll check it out. Because I use his reshade right now. That's the same reshade that I use. I'm like trying to see what I'm looking at here. My bad. I see this right here. I don't think I don't know why that one. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't tried this one before. Colors look a little strong. Maybe you could try that out. Christian McCaffrey is a cover of Madden. Yeah, that's pretty dope, right? Bro said NBA 2K content is back. That's wild. 2K25 better be next gen. Errors with mods will be a game changer. Yeah, it should be next gen, to my understanding. All right, I think for now, yes, gonna be all I can pull up. So let me get that spreadsheet back. Someone in the chat was asking. Oh, actually, hold on, I lost my chat window. Just a sec, y'all. Someone in the chat was asking what lighting I'm using, and I'm gonna try and pull that up for y'all right now. I haven't changed lightings in like 3 years, something like that. But the reshade I use, I think, is not on 2K Specialist anymore. So I'm not sure. I think I used to have it linked in the Discord, but so yeah, let me see real quick. The lighting that I'm using is called NBA 2K24 Realism Arena by 28cm. Is that his name? 28cm? 28 centimeters? A little concerned about what that username stands for, but I'll just ignore that for now. Yeah, Ender, I still use Samuel's RTGI reshade. I think hold on a second. Maybe if I search it with 2K, because I can't find the lighting, I might have to just might have to upload it somewhere. Yeah, Ender, I mean, there's no better reshade than that. There's no reason to switch. Yeah, this is the lighting I've been using. I know I get a lot of compliments on that, so looks pretty good. Realism Arena by 28cm. And then I gotta find the quartz that I've been using. So let me put this in the spreadsheet real quick. I know it says best to pair with SRT LeBron quartz, but I don't use those personally. So Jeez, does this not have a freaking dark mode, man? Like, are we serious? Like, dang, bro. Like, I'm looking at my webcam. This joint lights my whole webcam up when I'm trying to. Yo, that's wild, man. All right, 30 team realism arena. The author 28 cm, and yeah, yo, when I get this spreadsheet finished, because I am gonna go through every team, I'm going to make sure I drop this spreadsheet in the Discord, but I got a long way to go until I can figure, get this completed. So let's grab the link right here. Okay. Yeah, and so basically the way I made the spreadsheet, I spread everything out. Cyber faces, courts, jerseys, arena / lighting, scoreboards, miscellaneous tools, global, and reshades. Yeah, so the global, there's only 2 globals for 2K24. So if you go on 2K Specialist, go to 2K24 and then click globals. 2K24 realism sweat, or 2K24 realism global, realistic sweat, muscle, and eyes. This is the one I've been rocking it since it came out. And yeah, this is a super solid one. So, it's real chill. It's like, I don't know, like, I don't think it's got like the crazy muscles or anything like that. It's, but it looks good. It's got, good looking eyes, headbands, all that cool stuff. So I've been rocking with this one. If there's a better one out there, anybody can feel, free to let me know. But I've got that. That's the one I've been rocking, and I've got that one in the spreadsheet because that was the only one that I could actually find. So I'm not sure if there are any others. The reshade. Oh, well, yeah, I have the link to the reshade if anyone needs that. I don't know if it'll let me post that in the chat, because I know a lot of people ask for that. Yeah, it'll let me post it. So that's the reshade I've been using. I had went in there and tweaked it like for like some depth of field stuff, but I for whatever reason I can't get that stuff working in 2K24. So I just, I'm gonna leave it alone and rock with the normal one. I think I downloaded another one, I guess is from 2K22. This was the one we looked at earlier, so I'm not sure if that's this right here. I've never tried this one, so I don't want to say it's good or bad, but I would have to download it, and obviously we could play around with it and see if it's any good. But it looks decent, but the colors seem a little intense. I can't tell if that's like from my stream or whatever, but it still looks decent. You have to see. But sometimes those intense colors can look a little crazy when it's coming through the game, through the reshade, and then through the stream. So I would have to see if that one really works for me. Sometimes like the more subtle ones work a little bit better. So we got that. This is the lighting, and sorry, my scroll wheel is broken, so it keeps scrolling down when I try to scroll up. Here's the global. So reshade, lighting, global. What else I want to get locked down here? The courts. I had downloaded a 30 team court pack, I thought. It might be this one. Oh, maybe not. This one looks decent though. Power UG, what's good, my man? Yo, Givenchy, man, thanks for sending me $5. I appreciate you, bro. You said, is there any way I could possibly get NBA 2K21 still? I know it's old, but I love that game. Yeah, just buy it on Steam. If you look at my Steam, hold on a second. If you look at my Steam and you notice all my stuff, I've got 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. Unless you're saying it's not in the store anymore. They take it out the store? Oh, no way. They took it out the store? That's wild. What are some of those bullcrap websites? CD Keys and all them other websites? G2A, isn't G2A one of those? Something like that. I'm not saying I recommend them. I'm just saying I know there's other ways. That's crazy. They took it off the store because I think you can, because you guys notice I don't have 14 on PC because I was still on console at the time. I was still on console at the time, so that's wild. They took it off the store. Yo, they got that joint on. First of all, bro's a real one because NBA 2K21 was my favorite 2K from PC. It's like before 24, obviously, but I love 21. Everybody was sitting here talking trash about 21, saying, "Oh, it's just 2K20," but I love 21. They got 21 on Steam. It's $130 though, man. That's the only thing. So yeah, it's expensive, but you know, there's some Steam key. I think one of the sites is called Steam Keys or something like that. They're not all super safe, so I would probably not use my main credit card on there, stuff like that. But that's what you're gonna have to do. Like one of those websites, I think one of them's called Steam Keys. Definitely check out G2A. I don't love those sites. Just be real careful about where you put your credit card info, because I don't like those sites. But I mean, they took the crap off Steam. You got to do what you got to do, man. You know, that's insane. I mean, there are also other ways to do it. If you're catching my drift, you can always, you know, do it the other way. But I'm not trying to say nothing crazy on the stream, but you know what I mean. You can play the demo if you catch my drift. Fareed, thanks for supporting the channel, man. You said who's the best modder currently? Like in 2K? I couldn't tell you. I don't know any of the modders like that. I don't really be on here like that. I don't be in the streets like that. Thank goodness. I just pull up and you know, just check you know, these sites every now and again and see who's there. But I do want to tell you this. Let me tell you this. So if I could give a quick shout out, I've been going through a lot of the cyber faces. This one guy, AETM, is really good. AETM is a really good one. I've got a couple faces from them. I got to shout out Emna Show because that's who we're using the Anthony Edwards from. So that's a really good one. Shady being shady. Givenchy God, the God. If your shot meter's not working, make sure your sliders are right, if that makes sense. Like, you have to tweak the sliders. I forget, one of the sliders will make the meter not show up. So if it's like, I'm trying to remember which slider is. Sorry, I'm drawing a blank. It might be like shot meter impact, I think the slider's called. if it's at 0, because I know I put it at 0, the meter doesn't show up. You can move it up to 1, or you can put it wherever you want, 50 or something like that, but I keep it at 0. So if it doesn't show up and you have it at 0, it's not gonna work. And you said you wish 2K22 Cyberfaces still works. Yeah, I mean, I got all my Cyberfaces from all the way like 20, because you can still use the face files for some of them, but you know, sometimes they like warp and sometimes they like stretch and things of that nature, so kind of sucks. Oh, but Givenchy, yeah, if that's the only issue you had, you could just fix the sliders and you could play 24 if you wanted to. I don't really mess with it because I don't use shot timing, like I don't use the meter, so that's why I don't really mess with it. Sam, you said what court? I'm trying to figure that out at the moment. I'm not sure. Let's see. Let me look into my files. You know, you can see all of my files and stuff are from December, so it's been a minute since I checked a lot of this stuff out. I'm kind of just getting back into it. For courts, I'm using the 2024 Quartz pack by Brat Nij. I don't know how to say his name, but Brat Nijbalji, however you say his name. That's what I'm using as of right now. That had some really nice quality. Cody, you said, are there retro mods for 2K? I'm not sure. Not that I'm aware of. Like, it would be cool, but it would, you know what I mean? I'm not sure. I think I know someone like went back in 2K20 and then made the new rosters for the new game, but not like any type of like retro type situation on PC. That's always tough for PC because we don't have crossplay, so a lot of the people that do projects like that, they're on the consoles, so if they do something like that on the consoles, we're not gonna get it. Someone asked me earlier in the chat, my bad, someone earlier in the chat said, are we doing gameplay? Nah, I'm actually only going to be live probably for like another hour, if even that, and I'm hopping off because I got to work in the morning. T2, shout out to you, man. You said you're making your comeback, so you know, good luck, and obviously, you know, if there's anything I can do to help you or, you know, plug one of your vids, let me know. Be more than happy. Shout out. Robert, you said, are there any ATD rosters on PC? Not to my knowledge. I know Power UG is in the chat. I know he was working on it. But I know he's working through the process. I don't think he was done, but I think he was really, you know, working on something like that. You know, like I said, I've been working kind of on my formula that I'm going to release, because I don't mean to be like rude, but I just don't like that whole ATD thing. Because like for me, it plays really well in year 1, and then like year 2, like once these, you know what I mean, once there's a whole new draft class in and there's new badges applied, it kind of kills the game for me. So that's why I'm trying to work on this formula, so that every single year we can have the same experience across the league. So once I finish that, which I'm hoping is in the next week or 2, maybe we can do, you know, you can try that out, and maybe it'll be an alternative solution for you. My very first 2K was 2K2. Had Iverson on the cover, and my favorite 2K is like a 10-way tie. I really like. I love 2K5. 2K11 I think is the best game. I really liked 2K15. I know most people prefer 16. I really liked 15. And then 21 and then 24 would probably be my favorites. So it's hard to pick one, but if I had to pick one 2K to play forever, it'd probably be 2K11. But I love 2K15. I just thought 15, 16, that was a really nice run. It was a nice stretch. And then I kind of feel like it started going downhill from there, my man. Yeah, AO FPS, I can't find it. I don't even know what I don't know what the file is. I was told someone earlier in the chat, the moment I figure it out, I don't know if you came in late, but I'm working on a spreadsheet to get all these mods together that I'm using so I can share it. The moment I can get, figure out all these different files, I'll get them uploaded, because I got a media fire. I'm going to get everything uploaded, get everything, linked back in, and then post all the links. Because some of the mods that I have, like, for example, the two mods, the player indicator mod, Vetman made it for 2K22, but it doesn't work for 24. So I just got it, tweaked the files a little bit, and remade it, but it's not posted anywhere. So as soon as I get that, it was the same thing. I think this background I downloaded, or I had it in like 2K21 or 22, and then I just messed with the files a little bit. So the moment I get that figured out, I'll make sure I get that posted for y'all in the Discord once I get that back up and running. So this is like my first time getting back in here. Right now I'm just kind of going through the league. Y'all saw me, I was doing that when I started the stream, just going through the league. I'm trying to find every player that needs a cyberface, find one, apply it, and then get everything on a spreadsheet for everybody so we can get everything squared away. So, I'll make sure, if y'all can be patient with me, I'll make sure I get it popping. Keep it locked to the channel, man, Apex, you said Jalen Brunson. Yeah. Brunson, because I got Brunson on the list. Brunson needs one. Randall, I think I was looking at some highlights. It looked like Julius Randle cut his hair off, so I don't think they've got Randall updated. Where did I put my controller? What the heck? My bad. Randall's, yeah, there's a few Randalls on the, on 2K Specialist, so I just gotta, we just gotta find one we like. Yeah, so they got him with his braids, and then I think twists, and then dreads, but I think he just has a normal, like, low cut at this point. Which, his face looks good. It just needs a hair update. So we'll get that. Brunson, I mean, do y'all really think Brunson's that bad? I don't like, but he could definitely use one, but I don't think he's terrible. Like, he's definitely not the worst that I've seen, but I get it. Yo, Ducky, yo, Cam, what's good with y'all? I don't think I got Cam Thomas. I don't think so. Is this a mod? No, I think. Is this a mod? I don't even know. Doesn't look like it to me. Do I have an adjusted roster with the ratings fixes? Yeah, someone in the chat just said, why does everyone have 8 badges? Because I'm still messing with the sliders, trying to figure out what works and what doesn't. I haven't uploaded a roster just yet, but I'm working on that, hoping to get that up maybe a week or two, but very soon. Hopefully this week, actually, like within the next 7 days is the plan. But that's a plan. You never know what can happen. But I want to get that. I want to get that squared away. Cam, how do I feel about the Madden cover? I don't like it personally. I would have preferred it be like, I wanted them to do like kind of like a cover like they did for, what was that, Madden 10 with Larry Fitzgerald and Troy Polamalu. I wanted them to do Jason Kelsey and Aaron Donald to kind of do them a send off. I don't like the McCaffrey thing. It's cool that they did someone that's not a running back, but not a fan of McCaffrey on that one personally. You know, Toby, one of the biggest things that I felt like this 2K games have taken a step back on is the replays. I used to like go into like the stats and like the watch like the highlights and stuff like that. And really, like, they all were in good camera angles. Now you go into 2K and you watch the highlights, like there's the camera zoomed in to like 50. You can only see the dude's shoulder getting a layup or getting a rebound. It's just so obnoxious. I'm like, how are y'all worse than games that came out 10, 15 years ago on the same crap? It's crazy to me, but yeah. NJ23, my sliders are nowhere on 2K share, so I haven't uploaded them as of right now. If you just hit the community tab, you can get them, but I haven't put them on 2K share yet. Yeah, I just you go from Josh Allen to Christian McCaffrey, like, I don't know, just not super dope. I would have liked to see Lamar maybe. Someone said Myles Garrett would have been dope if they wanted to do a non-quarterback, but like, let's like, I don't know. It just, I don't know, nothing against Christian McCaffrey at all, but I just would have rather seen something different, like just a little bit more swagger there, something like that. All right, so real quick, let me get these courts on here. Watching people mod 2K is better than playing the game. Nah, I feel you, but we haven't really done anything just yet. So we got a 2024 court pack. I don't know how to say this guy's name, but I don't know where I got this. I actually think I got this off NLSC. Let's see. So that's the global. Here's the lighting. This one looks interesting, but I'm good on that right now. Yeah, I do not see this. Oh, I think this might be it. Yeah, I think this is it. I don't actually have to do any downloading because I've already got this installed, so. I saw in the chat. I scrolled past it, but someone asked me what my thoughts were on the finals. But I always like to ask a question with a question, answer a question with a question. What are y'all's thoughts on the finals? Because I got some thoughts, but I'm not gonna lie, they're a little strong. So y'all might not be too pleased with what I got to say. Mavericks getting spanked. Celtics are just too overpowered. Yeah, you're not wrong about that. Steve the Kid, you said, what's up? What's up? I see you. AO said Kyrie's the 7th best player in the series. So NJ actually is the first person to say what I was thinking. And I keep telling people all the time that I'm not trying to, because I do like Luka and them. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a huge Kyrie fan. But I keep telling people the NBA playoffs, it's rock, paper, scissors, not chess. Everyone says, oh, it's a chess match. It's not a chess match. It's rock, paper, scissors, man. It's about matchups. It's about, like, the Timberwolves are never really going to be able to, as long as they trotting out Cat and Gobert, these two big behind centers, just some team that's got a bunch of crazy guards can beat them. Like, that's what I don't like about that team. But I'm sorry, man. I've been watching basketball all year. Like, I watch all of these games, bro. The Timberwolves were better than the Mavs all year, but they ran into a gauntlet. So it sucks for the T-Wolves, but they just weren't ready, man. I wish they had another step that they could have took. But one thing that I said, especially on this stream, and you guys have heard me say it if you've been in here, I never believed in Luka's play style. Like, I just don't believe in that. I don't believe in Luka ball. I don't believe in Harden ball. I don't believe in whatever the crap they was doing in OKC with Westbrook and all that. You got one guy averaging 35, 15, and 10. I don't like any of that stuff. When you have guys just standing around, and one guy's just not stat padding. I don't want to call it stat padding because he's playing, but I don't like the game. Like, it's just not how I came up watching basketball, and just all of it, to me, it just feels a little fake. I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm not as certain that Ant will be back because I don't like that roster. I don't like Gobert and Towns. How can I guarantee you? How can you guarantee me they're going to be back when Cat is just this jump shooting 7-footer? I don't need freaking Ray Allen, 7 feet tall, can't move his feet on defense, like, and he doesn't play like a big. I don't know. Maybe they can kind of mold their team around like the Mavericks back in the day, like when they had Dirk. Like, maybe they could do something like that. I'm not sure. Like, that's what I want to say the most is I don't know the answers, man. It's a different league. And I want to say this too before we get started in the chat. I actually don't think Gobert is overrated. I got no problem with Gobert. I have no problem with Gobert's game. I have no problem with him. I don't think he's overrated. I just think it's not fair to ask him to do the stuff that he has to do because he's playing with another big. Like, he can't stand in the paint. They're pulling him out the pick and roll. He's a rim protector. Let the man protect the rim. Like, but you can't because you got Cat standing there shooting jump shots all day. So I don't know. I don't know how you can work that out with those two dudes there, especially when that defense is what got them there. And it's not shade. I don't like I'm just saying, I'm just opinion. It's not that deep. Shout out to Karl Anthony Towns. He's from Jersey. He's an Eagles fan and all that, so we like him, but I just don't like his game at all. I don't want anything to do with a 7-footer like that. Like, Towns is supposed to be like, when Towns was at Kentucky, he played like a big with nice touch. He was defending the rim. Like, Towns just turned soft to me. So I'm not a big Towns fan. I could be wrong about him, but I just don't love his game. I don't know how it works. I want Towns to get his butt in the paint. I want him to play like a center. I just don't like the big four stretch four situation with him. I just don't love it that much. You said, am I gonna hop back on Maximum Football? Nah, I'm never playing that game ever again. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. A lot of people ask me to check it out. I'm never playing that again. Like, you know, until they like, because that was just a beta, so there's only 2 teams. I got a good chance to check it out. It's not ready. You know, I think it's got potential. As I said, I made a video about it and I gave all my thoughts, but they got work to do, and I hope they do the work, and I'll be back to check it out once they get more. But that's about, you know, I had enough. You know, I had enough of that. Yeah, Doughboy, I just with Gobert, it's just, that's not fair. Like, that's not a fair assessment. That's my kind of issue with the Gobert stuff. I think it's not fair. Like, I just think people are riding a hate train trying to discredit that man's defensive player of the years. Like, nobody sat here and said that stuff about Tyson Chandler. Nobody said nothing about Ben Wallace in the paint. It's a new game. They weren't pulling Ben Wallace to half court and asking him to defend step back threes. What would he have looked like if they asked him to do that? So I don't know the answer to that question. I'm just saying it's a new game, and they ran into a really bad matchup, man. And I thought the coach, man, like, the coach needed to do more to help him not get caught in them situations. I don't care what we're talking about. I don't care what year it is. We are not switching pick and rolls. And if that means open threes all day, it's open threes all day, but we're not switching pick and rolls. We're fighting over screens. And I come from a different era. People just don't fight over screens anymore. I don't care. I'm not giving you a switch like that to get my guy embarrassed on the perimeter like that. But it's a different game, and it's really hard to do, especially when you got Towns clogging the paint too. How were they supposed to beat the Mavericks, bro? They got Luka stepping back from 30, Kyrie hitting fall away middies, you know, off of the screens. It's too much for them. It's just a horrific matchup, man. A horrific matchup for them. And then if you do collapse on those guys, kicking the Kleber, kicking the what's his name from the Hornets, I forget his name, who was having a couple great games. It's just too much. And then maybe you throw a lob over the top to the bull from Duke, and then to Gafford. They had too much. And then when you see a new age team like the Celtics, so much more equipped, they can switch everything. The Celtics, they are equipped for anything, or they since they have so much more versatility at the 4, they can, even when they do have Porzingis, they can hide that man in the corner. And you got Drew, you got Jalen, you got Tatum, and you got White hounding dudes. You can see such a difference in the two teams. So, you know, there's a lot. But Doughboy, I don't disagree with you. His footwork is not good on the perimeter. It's not good. It's a little embarrassing. He's gotten embarrassed a couple times. I remember Steph embarrassed him a few years back. So, but I just feel like, you know, people like people were saying, like, watching a 7'2" center get cooked by a guard and say, well, why is he defensive player of the year? I just thought it was disingenuous, man. We've never done that before. We've never held a defensive player of the year to the standard of, oh, can you go out in the perimeter and defend guards? It's not I don't know. I just felt like that was a little bit lame for the mainstream media. And I just felt like That was one of them Twitter narratives that got going, and that crap got a little bit out of hand. I'm not going to take that away from dude personally. I'm not a big Gober fan. Like I said, I don't like him like that, but I'm not going to sit here and lie on the dude just because he got put in a bad matchup. Toby, you said that I play NBA Live. Do I think they're coming back with Live? And would it change anything regarding 2K? That's a loaded question. Yeah, I played all the lives, man, since the one with Jason Kidd on the cover. Remember the one with Gilbert Arenas on the cover, the one with Tracy McGrady on the cover. I think one had Vince Carter on the cover. 10 had Dwight Howard on the cover. And then 19 obviously was great. I just, 19 was such a good like jump for them. I just wish they would have kept it going. Because to answer the second part of your question, I do think it would have made a big difference with 2K and 2K getting lazy and kind of getting comfortable with what they've been doing. So yeah, I do think it would have made a difference. Yeah, Deshaun, man, they want everybody shooting threes. That's like, I mean, that's what they want. But at the end of the day, and that's why I said it's fake. Like y'all know me, I don't care about being the popular pick. I'll say the facts that Timberwolves team is not where they're at without Gobert. They don't have the number one defense without Gobert. They've got good active wings, but what's his name? McDaniels got deep fried. Okay, in that series. Anthony Edwards, I got Kyrie. No, you don't. You got cooked by Kyrie. You know what I'm saying? So, they had a formula that they used all year and it worked until they ran up against some bad boys. And I think we all saw what happened. So, to answer the question from bro, like he just said, like Ant's only 22, I'll be back, or he'll be back, and I'm just like, I'm not 100% sure of that. Are we 100% sure Denver Nuggets are gonna lay a stinker the way that they did against the T-Wolves? What's his name? Jamal Murray was hurt. I don't know that the T-Wolves will be back. How about the Suns' disappointing season? The Suns season wasn't disappointing to me. It was very predictable. We're not playing 2K. You can't just get, I hate to say it because I forget who it was, but someone made the best point ever about the Suns. Somebody said the Suns have 3 of the same player on different tiers. And I just love that. They said it's like Kevin Durant, and then you have a worse version of Kevin Durant in Devin Booker, and then you have a worse version of Devin Booker in Brad Beal, and they don't have anything else on that team, and I loved it. They got rid of freaking Chris Paul. They got rid of Chris Paul. They want to sit here and isn't that the wave right now? Positionless basketball for everybody. Everybody says it's positionless basketball. That's what everybody wants to do, and then you get to a team and oh crap, they can't play at all. So, there you go. So, doesn't Wendell Carter wear glasses or no? Oh, does he not wear the glasses anymore? I'm not sure. Arco, thanks for supporting the channel. No, I haven't shared the spreadsheet yet. I started working on this last year, and I'm kind of starting over, so I'm trying to go through the whole league and get this finished. And As soon as I get it, to a super solid spot, I'll be, pretty excited to get this out to y'all. But I got a lot of work to do. That's why I went live, just to share some of this stuff. I wonder if they have a face for Jonathan Isaac. Oh, this one looks good. Yeah, sorry guys, I think I said it earlier, but my freaking scroll wheel on my mouse is broken, so it scrolls a little weird sometimes. Yeah, it's crazy we got to do this. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is, right? So, LaShawn, I feel like you asked two different questions there. So you said, if the Celtics should win the chip, do you think we can say Tatum is a legit superstar? That's not debatable. He's clearly a superstar. But are you asking, is he the best player on the team? Like, what do you mean by that? Like, because I mean, you can't put the stats up he's been putting up all year and not be a superstar. So I mean, he's been top like 5 to 7 in the last 2 years, right? In MVP voting, he's a superstar for sure, I would say. I'm a Duke fan, so I'm a little biased, but I'm a big fan of him. Yeah, Toby. Here's what I'll answer that question the only way I know how to answer it. Again, I've been doing this a long time. You guys got to remember, and sometimes I have to remember, everyone doesn't look at 2K the way that I do. Simple as that. There are things about 2K that bother me that don't bother everyone else about 2K. NBA 2K24 is one of the, like, on next gen, is one of the worst 2Ks we've gotten in years. Like, I'm talking at least 6 years. And half of the stuff that I'm complaining about, people don't even realize. People don't even realize that the defensive settings in 2K24 don't work on next gen. They work on old gen. They don't even work on next gen. People don't even realize that stuff. So honestly, I don't care anymore. I'm kind of over it. I don't care. I don't really care. They'll give us what they give us. I've like I said to the other guy, I was on the Maximum Football stream the other day. I got direct contact with the devs. Stuff just doesn't get fixed. There's no, you know what I mean? Like what can you do? You know what I mean? You know, so is it better? Of course not. Some people still like to argue it is. I'm over it at this point, man. You try to do a layup from, oh, this is already a modded. Okay. Try to do a layup. You can do layup animations trigger from the 3-point line. Next gen. I don't know. I just, at this point, I'm kind of over it. I gotta focus on my channel, and whatever people want to see, that's what we focus on. It doesn't really matter. I mean, yeah, superstar is subjective because, so here's my point, and this is just, it's because that's the point. It's you got to define it, whatever you view it as. So like for me, believe it or not, I have a really interesting description there. A star for me, believe it or not, let me just explain it. A star for me has nothing to do with performance. For me, being a star has nothing to do with how you play. There's plenty of players that are terrible but are still stars, right? And I don't mean terrible, but you know, but they're just overly famous. There's plenty of people in the league who haven't done anything, right? LaMelo Ball is a star. Ben Simmons can't even score 10 points in a game. He's a star, right? How do you differentiate Ben Simmons to Jason Tatum? That's a superstar in my book. If you're a no debate top 10 player in the league, that's my definition of superstar. But you know, it's different for everybody. So like, I don't have that many. I think the only guys I say are superstars in the league, Luka, Jokic, Giannis, Embiid, Curry, LeBron. I would still say KD, but honestly, for me, I think I think Shea is there now. After this playoffs, I have to put Shea there. He was too good in the playoffs, but I got to think about Ant. You know, Anthony Davis, you got to think about. I kind of lean no, but Anthony Davis probably yes, more so. Probably yes to Anthony Davis. Definitely not Kyrie. I'm not like I've said that on the stream. I'm not a Kyrie fan at all. I'm just not a big fan of his game. I think he's like incredibly overrated, right? You know, best, right? What were we saying all last week? Most talented player to ever play the game through the playoffs has been averaging 22 points a game, right? Most talented. What were they saying? Most skillful player to ever play the game. So he's not injured or anything, right? There's no injuries to Kyrie Irving that I've heard of. He's the most skilled player to ever play the game. Can I get 20 points from you in a finals game once? Like, what are we doing? I actually have a really big gripe with Kyrie because people, and this is my gripe with Kyrie because people stay comparing him to ones and alphas, but he's always been a two. That's like my biggest gripe is like his comparison. Oh, he's better than Dame. He's better than Steph. But he's always been a two. So he's never had to lead a team like those guys. I just don't, it doesn't make any sense to me. I let you guys have those debates because it doesn't make any sense to me, but you guys can watch him do his, you know, hezzy tween 400 times. And, you know, I'll take Steph. I'll take Steph and everything he does personally. Yeah, one guy I've really been looking for is Paolo. I'm not the biggest fan of this Bancaro. I don't really like that mark on his face. I just I don't know why it's there, but this is the one I've been using, so let me put that on the spreadsheet if it's not there already. Favorite playoff run of all time is definitely easily for me Iverson's 01 run when he went through the Magic. What was it? The Magic, the Ray Allen and the Bucks, and then Vince Carter and the Raptors, and then obviously lost to Shaq and Kobe. But Dirk's chip with the Mavs in 2011 is one of the best ever, in my opinion. One of the best ever. You know, you go up against a team like that, all that talent. Beat the odds. Okay, actually, I've already got Bancaro in here. Where's it at? I guess I'm blind. My bad, y'all. I gotta zoom this crap in. Can barely see. Yeah, Dirk won that one for the culture. So, like, you know, that's like one of those things. So when you got people comparing Luka to Dirk, like, I'm just like, no, like, there's a lot of stuff that's got to happen. Like, somebody's got to Google that, but like, Dirk is like, people sleep on Dirk a whole lot. Like, isn't Dirk like top 5 all time in scoring and stuff like that? Like, Dirk is one of the best. Like, I don't understand why. I don't know. Sometimes I low key feel like him and Tim Duncan don't even get the respect that they deserve. Like, people just act like these dudes was just walking around. I don't get it. I really don't. Did I get that one? Yeah. Looks like I've got a Cole Anthony already installed, so let me figure out. That's also by Adrian 9K. So yeah, I think you can call it a recency bias. I think you can call it whatever you want, but I'd like to word it differently. And it's just, I just word it differently. And I've noticed that this is an issue that is quite unique to the NBA in the sense I was talking earlier, like you watching football, someone's like, yo, it's Joe Montana. It's like, oh man, Joe Montana, he was nice. They're like, I know, bro, Joe Montana was nice. Oh man, Barry Sanders, bro, Barry Sanders was that dude back in the day. Nah, bro, in the NBA, oh yeah, look at Michael Jordan, he's playing against plumbers. Oh, look at Larry Bird. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what, like, I just, like, I'm at the point now, and again, it might at this point be my age. Like, I don't even like talking basketball with people no more because it's all about discrediting a whole, like, era that happened. Like, there's no, I guess the word I'm looking for is reverence for the generations before us. Like they didn't make the game. Like, I don't get it sometimes, man. It's just a crazy world we live in right now. When it comes to the league. Okay, so here's the link to that one. Oh man, Toby, that's really cool. You got to meet Dirk, man. Your legends and all that. That's a lot of fun. I got to meet, the only person I got to meet, what year did Ben Simmons get drafted? What was that, 2016, maybe 2017? No, it couldn't be 2016. Maybe it was 2018. Whatever year Ben Simmons got drafted, I got to meet Dr. J at the Sixers draft party, and I was literally just like starstruck, man. That was just, it was insane, bro. That's probably one of the, I think that's probably the coolest person I ever got to see. It's really dope. Toby, nah, I didn't I didn't follow it that much. I didn't get to follow it. I think, I don't know, I think the games were on at a weird time. I just know I didn't watch a lot of it. Yeah, dope boy. I'm like, I like everybody, honestly. I like all of these guys, but there are certain things, and I was talking to you guys the last time on the stream, like I'm not trying to like discredit, but I guess I am, like, we don't talk about usage rate. Like, we have to talk about usage rate, like, you know, and I'm not throwing shade, but it's just like, yes, if you're gonna compare, you know, Luka to so-and-so, you have to talk about this other team that was playing a completely different style. There, you know what I mean? You can't just say, oh, he's already better than Wilt Chamberlain or somebody like that. Like, that's not how it works. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so yeah, that's tough. Yo, Panerks, hope I said your name right. What's up with you, man? All right, who else did we have on this list? I gotta reach out to some people for a Giannis. I could not find a good Giannis. I also couldn't find a good Kobe White, actually. Bro's got a full tattoo sleeve. I don't think anybody's made him at this point in time. Oh. What does his hair look like these days, though? So this one, so I wonder if we could download this one with the hair, and then maybe find one that has the tattoos, maybe, and then take the tattoos from the other one and put it on this one, because this one looks decent, right? Can't tell if that one looks like it has a tattoo. How much is my PC setup? At this point, probably spent about maybe like 5 racks, something like that. I'll let you know later in the year once I upgrade it. But for now, probably about 5,000, something like that. But like, I also use my PC setup for work, so you know it makes sense. Oh, he's got tattoos on both arms. What the heck? Alton, what's good, my man? Hey, Cairo, what's up? Okay, so it looks like he has a full beard now. Yeah, this is his most recent. So full beard and a tattoo on both arms. I didn't see any that have tattoos on both arms, so we might just be out of luck. This one's got the tattoos on the one. So we might just have to roll with that. Yeah, man, Kobe White was balling this year, not for nothing. Oh my God, bro. That Xbox showcase was lit yesterday. I can't even lie, man. What game stood out to you? I'm a massive... Oh, wait. Do I already have Kobe White on here? I'm a massive Metal Gear fan, so seeing Metal Gear Delta is just incredible to me. I'm very excited for that. It's one of the best games ever. What just happened? That is not what I wanted to do. What the heck? Kyra, you said yesterday's stream had a buffer. Yeah, always, you know, let me know if something's off. I can try and adjust the settings or something like that. I stream off a laptop. You know, we just talking about how, you know, crazy my setup is, but I do stream off a laptop to my PC, so sometimes it can get a little sketchy. So let me know. Yo, shout out to my man from Taiwan for being Taiwanese. Shout out to you, man. I appreciate you supporting the channel, bro. That's super dope. Yeah, I actually oh man, Alton, bro. Yeah, they got a little bit of everything. There's a lot. They showed the new Call of Duty, but I'm definitely not gonna be playing that. I'm done with COD personally, but I mean they showed so much. They showed the new Assassin's Creed, they showed Metal Gear. I don't know if they showed it, but they announced a new Doom, they announced the Gears of War. I mean it was a lot. They had like 20 games. Like it was an intense showcase, so they went crazy with it. So, you know, shout out to them. And a lot of them are multi-platform, or a lot of them are multi-platform. Oh, Cairo, yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. So yeah, when I ended the stream, I forgot to end the stream. That's it. I forgot to end it. Like, when you end the stream, you have to end it, and then you have to like shut it down. So yeah, my bad. Like, I said peace, and then like I turned my laptop off, but I never actually hit end on the stream. So it was probably just sitting there for a little bit until like at some point it just automatically turns itself off. But sometimes I forget to like actually, you know, close out of it. And yeah, to your point, I did see I saw a I saw LeBron with gray hair. I was trying to figure that out, because I you know, I have a decent LeBron that I was messing around with. I got a decent LeBron, but it's not, I don't think it's got him having like gray hair and stuff like that. But you know, it's pretty decent. Looks good to me. Yeah, well, I mean, and that's been me. Like, I really want to get rid of the consoles altogether. I've told you guys on here 100 times I made a huge mistake buying a PS5, which, you know, I really, really regret. But that's the cool thing, is they're bringing a lot of the console exclusives to PC, right? Well, even on both sides, even Sony, they're bringing Horizon, they're bringing Ghost of Tsushima. Hopefully, they bring Final Fantasy over on the Xbox. All of these exclusives to the Xbox are coming to the PC too. So, if you are someone like myself, and we were talking about, have invested a lot into their PC setup, it's so annoying to have to buy a console to play certain games. So, you know, so I'm glad that they're kind of starting to do that. Hey, yo, my man, I'm glad you like the content. It's cool, even if your English isn't that good, man. I appreciate the support, bro. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, Cairo, shout out, man, everybody. While you're here, if you can tap that like button, it helps a ton. I mean, even though this stream is not like, we're not really doing much, but it still helps, you know what I mean? Okay, I don't know how this... Okay, so let's delete that real quick. What's the amount you would have to spend to play 2K Madden on PC with mods? I don't know. I don't ever really like answering that question, because that's not like, there's no easy way to answer that question. Like, you have to get a computer that allows you to play it in a way that you want to play it. So like, for example, like I game in 4K. So in order to play any game in 4K, maxing everything out, you're probably gonna have to spend about 2 racks. You don't have to spend that much, but that's a nice starting point. The only problem that I have is a bunch of people, you know, hit me up and they're like, yo man, I'm playing Madden on my $400 laptop and it's, you know, it's running slow. And I'm like, because, you know, you don't have a dedicated graphics card, you don't have the right RAM, things of that nature. Moral of the story is, any game that comes out, it has its required specs or its recommended specs. So I recommend looking at all the different games you want to play and kind of, you know, looking at it and you know, kind of trying to get a ballpark of what these games these days are asking for, because these games these days are getting more and more demanding, more and more hard to play, right? If they do bring next gen out for the PC 25, which I think all signs point to that they will, you know, some of these people gonna have to be upgrade. You know what I mean? So Yeah, Ghost of Tsushima is entered in as seriously. This is one of my favorites of all time. Graphically, it's just stunning. Yeah, Metal Gear Delta, man, I can't wait for it. Yeah, and not to mention, yeah, so that's kind of why I'm kind of waiting, because I don't know what CPU to buy. Like, I want to get a 7800 X3D, but I don't want to buy that and then something new comes out. But at the same time, there's always something new coming out, so you can't always worry about that type of stuff. Want to clear that. Yeah, because sometimes there's certain games that they just play better with a controller. Point in case, your Maddens, your 2Ks, you sit here trying to play that with a mouse. You can't do that. There are some unrealistic movements happening in PC 2K23. I feel that these situations wouldn't be blocked in real life. Yeah, and I think that's the big challenge for 2K, and trying to get these movements right, trying to get the animations to be right. It's just, that was kind of my point. The scary thing about it is I kind of felt like 2K24 on next gen, it's good on PC. It's decent on PC, but I felt like they took a severe step back with next gen. So I don't know. Robert, you said what? Why do you think next gen is coming to? Why do you think next gen is coming with 2K25? I just do. We'll see. We master. Yo, we master, bro. Yeah, man. Modding 2K versus modding Madden is literally just dragging folders into zips. But the amount of issues that that people run into, you'd be surprised. And yeah, modding Madden is literally, think about it, you don't have any project files, you don't have to a load order to worry about, bro. Just think about it, it's one big folder. I'm dying, man. Yeah. So Yeah, man, I hope 2K25 can be ported to PC as well, man. I hope so. I hope it happens. It would be cool. It would be cool, man. I think it would be good. I think it'd be good for a lot of people. This will be my last year modding 2K if 2K25 PC doesn't have a next gen version. Yeah. Careful what you wish for. That's all I got to say. Ask and ye shall receive. I'm not sure if I downloaded this already or not. I don't think I did. Yeah, Toby, there's a lot of speculation. I can tell you 100% with confidence, stop speculating. The game is coming to PC. I don't know if it'll be 25. It's coming to PC. They want to put it on PC. It's just not that simple. You know what I mean? That's all I can really say about it. It's just it'll happen. It just when it does, just, you know, I hope it's what everybody's looking for, if that makes sense. I am curious about the modding though. I wonder if the modding will be different. That I really don't know. Jeez, this has a lot of files. Yeah, Toby, like I said, man, I just think people are kind of looking into it too much. It, you know, dang, dude has a lot of hair. Sheesh. Oh, he does have both tattoos. Nice. Nice. Sorry, what was I saying? Yeah, Toby, I mean, people are looking into it too much. You have to understand the landscape of gaming and why 2K can't just bring next gen to the PC, because there's a bunch of people that cheat. They can't ruin their whole franchise with cheaters, right? So there are steps that have to be taken so that, you know, things can work the right way. And we know, at least, you know, we know 100% that they're working towards that. So when that happens, I don't know, but it will happen. It's just, I'm not worried. I think the funny thing is, like, I'm not worried about it. I'm more worried about them not making any gameplay improvements to 24, and then I'm stuck with the worst case scenario. Now I don't have a PC version to play in mod, and the console version sucks. So that's my worst case scenario. I'm actually more worried about getting the next gen version than some people are. It's funny because I've been saying this now from the rooftops, screaming it, and people will spend all summer acting like I didn't say it, and then come September when it happens, people are gonna be like, oh my god, what are we gonna do? And it's like, well, Jake, you said, do you need a specific EXE to mod 2K24? You do. It's called 1.2. I don't know. It should be on 2K Specialist. Usually, if you just hold on a second. Usually, if you just go to 2K Specialist and you go to, like, I don't even know where you would go. Go to the, maybe just find the hook. Usually, the EXE is with it. So yeah, see right here, the hook needs 1.2 EXE. Download it here and just swap that in the root. Yeah, Jay, that's not a take. That's just the reality of the situation. I've been saying that for over a year. So, you know, that's documented. That's 100%. So, you know, we have to wait for people to get, but no. See, Doughboy, what you're missing though is nobody's cheating on console the way they cheat on PC. They have an ecosystem, they have an economy, and they're not putting this game on PC until they are 1,000,000% sure, right? Number one, that the game cannot be pirated at all. Okay, the game cannot be pirated, and their ecosystem, excuse me, not their ecosystem, their economy cannot be affected. Until that's done, right? It's not happening. Now, the first step of getting that done was de novo. So we've got that's a large hurdle, right? So, you know, just let everything else play its course. We'll see what happens. You know what I mean? But yeah, they're not messing entire, you know, they're not messing up their entire, you know, economy for the PC. And another thing that's too, I think they do need to wait a little bit until people get better hardware. That's WeMaster in the chat can attest to that. And Doughboy, I definitely see you. Yes, the Zens are nuts. You know, that's crazy too. I'll give you that. The Zens are nuts. They're a mess with Call of Duty. I stopped playing Call of Duty, if I'm being honest with you. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, WeMaster can attest to it. I can attest to it. I got 50 DMs from people saying, hey man, Madden plays in slow motion. Okay, what are your specs? Oh yeah, man, I got an i3 Pentium. Like, you know what I mean? So people have got to get the hardware up to date too. So, you know, that's a big part of it as well. 100%. Yeah, I mean, Jay, that's not a thing. That's not going to be a thing. You're not going to be able to use the mods on the console regardless. It's the same thing with Madden. Like you can't mod the console. Sam, you said 2K24 crashes when you put the RTGI reshade in. Now that I don't know why that happens. I'm not sure why. I don't know if I told you guys the story. Y'all do know I paid. Do y'all know I paid $2,600 for my graphics card? I don't know if I told a lot of you guys that. But I was like, it was in the middle of a pandemic, and you remember all that crypto nonsense was going on. I literally needed a graphics card. My 1080 Ti was on the fritz. Prices, everybody was price gouging. I was like, F it. I just got to buy what I got to buy. So that's pretty unfortunate, but especially when the 4080 Super came out, and it was like the 4080 or for the 4080, I think it was $999. So I bought a 3090 for $2,600, and then I traded it with my friend for his 3080 Ti, and cash. I forget how much though. I didn't have a choice though. Yeah, nah, we master, not even, bro, not even. But but you do have to kind of think of it from a business standpoint. Like, if you can't make YouTube videos and stuff like that, you're gonna lose that money, just by not being able to make content. So you have to reinvest into your setup and stuff like that. And like I was saying, I use my setup for my job too. So that's a given. Like, I can't play, like, I can't. All right, so when I say I can't play stuff, y'all got to remember, I got a 4K 144 hertz monitor. So I can't play Call of Duty because it's so CPU bound. I get like 70 FPS. It's really hard to aim and stuff at 70 FPS. But you look at the new CPUs, and guys are getting 250 frames with worse graphics cards and things of that nature. So yeah, Jay, I'm not sure how it works with WWE, but I feel pretty good in saying I'm like probably like 99% sure it wouldn't work that way on 2K. But it would be cool if it did, don't get me wrong, especially because we know they use like the same like file structure. Like next gen and current gen share cyberfaces. Like, for example, I know like a couple of them, you look at in the game, if you look at Chris Middleton, you look at Andre Drummond, those are the next gen scans. So if it's possible, but it's just not going to be possible, but it would be cool. Bro, you said 4 years. Be honest with me. You can go all the way back to like maybe 16, 17, 18. The game don't look a whole lot different. You know what I mean? So it's not a lot of innovation. And I think personally the colors look really washed out on next gen. So that's kind of like what intrigues me, right, about the ability to do reshade and the ability to do lighting mods and things of that nature. So yes, 2K14, that's another one. Obviously, it's some of the best lighting we've seen. I told you guys the best core textures I've ever seen was from NBA Live 19. You know what I mean? Do we even need Alonzo Ball Cyberface? I mean, I don't know. Looks like him to me. I do remember having a Cyberface. I think he had a bigger afro, but I don't know what he looks like these days. This man hasn't played in like 2 years. Who is Andrew Funk? I don't know. Oh, he went back to the OG UCLA cut? That sucks. Nobody's going to make a... Andrew Funk. Hey! Hold on, man. Look at this 3.83 point. My man is a sharpshooter. Come on now. Yeah, I don't know what yeah, because I was gonna just upgrade my CPU this year, and because I was gonna get like a 5090 or whatever, because I told you I'm skipping the 4000 series altogether, but they were talking about the 5000 series is launching this year, and I'm like, I don't got the money to upgrade both, so I'm just focused on my CPU upgrade. And maybe they do like a 5090 Ti, something like that. We'll grab that. They always do something after the fact. Or maybe they'll do like a 5080 Ti, and that can go from the 3080 Ti to the 5080 Ti. Yeah, We Master. I heard a rumor, but it was just people on my timeline. Someone said they were supposed to do a reveal and it got pushed back. It got delayed. I don't know whether that's true or not. All right, yeah, we'll leave Lonzo alone for now because I don't see anything for him. So yeah, I think you guys will be pleasantly surprised with the beta. Pleasantly surprised. Alton, basically, I'm making a spreadsheet with every player in it and every mod that I have installed in the game. So people, when they ask me what mod am I using, and I'd have no idea, I can just say check the spreadsheet. It's gonna suck when I have to redo all this for 25. Yeah, Jay, that countdown, that might be what a lot of people were referring to. Is this a mod? I actually don't know if this is a mod or not. It kind of looks like one because it's got a bunch of different hairstyles, but maybe it's not. I'm not really sure. That's the default? That's pretty dope. Yeah, Toby, I can't really speak on that. I'm not sure. I can't say an argument's not valid. I can't go that far, but you might be right in the sense that it's not a huge determining factor in the decision. But you know, considering we don't know. Well, as far as the anti-cheat thing goes, it doesn't matter. They got the anti-cheat now. What that I know a little bit about the behind the scenes of what went into that, but moral of the story is they've got it now. So it's a done deal. So yeah, we master. I don't know how or if, like, I mean, but what is the criteria? Like, what is the comparison? Because we've modded other games with Denuvo before. I don't, you know what I mean? So I'm not sure if that would impact it. Does it impact it? I really don't know. I'm not knowledgeable on the topic, if I'm being honest with you. But you know, we've modded games with Denuvo before. Yeah, that was a crazy thing. Call of Duty moved to you know, kernel level, what do they call it? I forget, Ricochet or whatever, and that crap, they got people cheating all over the place. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I don't know if any of these Drew Holidays look better than the default one. Yeah, Toby. I mean, I like ripping 2K. It's one of my favorite things to do. But nobody does that. You know what I mean? Nobody's gonna be like, yeah, we were in negotiations for an anti-cheat, but blah blah blah. But like, nobody's gonna do that. You know what I mean? They're not gonna come out and say, yeah, we wanted to put college football on the PC, but really just couldn't get the game done in time. Like, it's just it's a small community, the PC community. They're going to make sure these games work on console, and then they're going to get everything else right. So that I'm with you 100%, man. I would love it if they communicated better these situations, but it's just not realistic. It's just not what they do. Gosh, I need a Kawhi Cyberface badly. The one that I have stinks. No shade though. Yeah, we mastered. So I'm not saying I have any experience in that or anything, but the way it was explained to me, strictly with the Call of Duty community, is these guys are using these. I don't even know how this works, but apparently, allegedly, I have no idea. They're using these. They're calling them DMA cards or something like that. It's like direct memory access cards, and that's how people are still cheating with kernel level anti-cheats. So the fact that we have to, allegedly, I don't know anything how true or untrue that is, but the fact that we still have to, like you said, deal with vulnerabilities and that type of thing, and still it doesn't stop the cheaters, it's insane to me. Some of these cheat providers aren't even detected, so I just don't understand how that happens. But you're putting all the regular people, through the ringer just to play the game. PC thrives on FPS games. I wonder how true that is, because they definitely thrive on the PUBGs of the world, the what is it, the TF2s and the Counter Strikes of the world. But you got just as many people playing the RPG games like me playing. I know I have a sports YouTube channel. I tell people all the time, I don't even know why I got a sports YouTube channel. I be on the RPGs more than anything. The Witchers of the world, the Starfields, the Cyberpunks of the world. So a lot of us just play that type of stuff, and we like modding those games. So that's been the most fun for me. But like Call of Duty didn't get big on PC until all these dudes came over here and started cheating. These dudes just pulled up on COD and just started cheating. So Toby, I can tell you this, I can speak on. That's not true. And there's a 0% chance of that happening. That's just not a thing. There's, that's not a determining factor in how a $1 zillion, I'm exaggerating, but how a $1 zillion corporation like 2K works. You know what I mean? That's not a concern. 2K is not worried about 10 guys. I'm not trying to be rude, but 10 guys modding a game. They're not worried. They don't think that way. There's a zillion people on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series S and X. Those are the people they're worried about. They're not concerned about modders and making them look bad, because they know 90% of people will never see those mods. They'll just never run into them. You know what I mean? This Kawhi looks decent. Yeah, we master. That's what we did with freaking I think Elden Ring. I think Elden Ring. This is how we loaded it. I want to say Elden Ring. That's exactly the same thing we did. Yeah, Jay, Warzone 1 went nuts. Because like I've always been on PC with COD. Well, not always, obviously. I started on COD 4 on the PlayStation 3, but Warzone took that crap to the moon. Like that just got crazy out of nowhere. Yeah, we mastered to that point, and these are some of the conversations that I've had, and I try to have them like in the most respectful way possible. And there's no 2K modders in this stream, so I can say it here, but even we master yourself as a Madden modder, I just always try to reiterate, because some people, when I say this, they always take it the wrong way and they think I'm throwing shade, but I'm not. But it's just the truth. And you guys sometimes got to remember how these corporations work. When you work for a large corporation, you deal with stuff like this a lot. We always have to remember how small we are sometimes. And like I say it all the time, we just have to remember, like sometimes with some of this stuff, and I'm guilty of this 1,000,000%. Like sometimes we think we're a little bit more important than we are, and we don't realize these corporations don't even know we exist sometimes. You know what I mean? And we think, oh, well, they're doing this because blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes it's like, bro, they have their plans. They've got a 5-year plan. This stuff, you know what I mean? Like they might have had a 5-year plan for, all right. Like, you know, when you're on these earnings calls and they're speaking to investors, and, you know, these are calls that I've had the opportunity to be a part of. And they're talking about, yeah, fiscal year 2028. And we're going to be doing this, this, and this. And we're sitting here saying, oh man, the reason they didn't do this and they didn't do that is sometimes we're not as important as we think we are sometimes. And that's a really big part of it. Yeah, oh wait, what the heck? Oh, it kind of looks like, yeah, this face is a little bit weird. It's not bad, but one thing I was noticing is it kind of like clips, or it was clipping, but it doesn't seem to be clipping right now. It was like clipping with his shoulders. So I wanted to change it, but I just think on this one, his arms are a little bit weird. I don't think like, oh, I don't think we like fully comprehend sometimes like how small, you know, the PC community is, man. Like I just talked about it, and you know, it's not like me. Obviously, I'm a exception to the rule, just obviously because I create content. Not for a living, but you know, as part of my income. But how many people are spending that much? And you know, no, a better example, like my first PC build was like, my first PC build was like was like $2,200. And I did that when I was in college. And it's just like, how many people do you know are going to invest that type of money into their setup? It's not like, it's not common. And, you know, like people don't realize how uncommon that is. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm keeping this Kawhi face. JP, yes, sir. We were talking about that earlier in the stream. The lighting that we are using is, it's called 30 Team Realism Arena by 28 CM. There's a link to it right there if you need that. Derva, yeah, I seen that Elden Ring DLC, bro. I just don't know if I have time to get back into that game, bro. That game almost ruined my life, man. I was playing that crap so much. Wasn't making YouTube videos or anything. I was just on Elden Ring, bro, non-stop. All night, man. Jay, I'm with you. I think the Clippers rebrand is very clean. Oh, but you know, I still don't know whose Kawhi that is, though. Now that I look at it, let's see if it's here. Sorry, I think I missed the chat. I was scrolling. Somebody said, when is the sheet gonna drop? As soon as I'm done it. I know y'all hate when I say that, but I made this back in so I gotta go through and I gotta update all these links and make sure everything works. But I'm really trying to, you know, push through this, get this done, get sliders done, roster done, and just so I can relax and low key just get all this stuff in Discord and get people to stop asking about it. So I'm working real hard to get it done for sure. Doughboy, you know, believe it or not, Elden Ring was my first Souls-like, believe it or not. And I'm not really like, it was fun. It's just great, but like it's got mods, bro. Like it's got mods for days. Like some people have like pretty much remade the whole game, and so I've been playing some of these Elden Ring mods. So when the DLC drops, I'm not going to get it right away. I'm going to wait for some of the mods to get updated and then you know, get going. But y'all want to talk about a game that's hard to mod? That game is a you know what to mod, because you got to merge your mods and all that bull crap. It's kind of a pain, but oh my gosh. All right. So Kawhi is good. I know we have a good Paul George in here, so that's good. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, Doughboy, you know, I'm trying to, I think I just crashed. Yeah, definitely just crashed. I think I gotta update my hook. That's why, it's probably why I'm freaking crashing. I'm on an old version. Yeah, no, Doughboy, it's insanely hard. Like, I'll put it to you like this way. I got one of my closest friends, bro. He ain't even beat the game. He got to the last boss. Literally, just his build, wasn't like a good fit for the boss. Just simply can't beat the last boss. He just is out of luck. He just can't beat it. So he's just like, yo, man, he's like, this game, he says, it's not for me, bro. He's like, I'm putting this joint down. so what team were we looking at? Clippers, we got Harden. I don't know any of these other guys. I think Westbrook. I don't have a Westbrook mod, but I mean, whatever. He kind of looks fine. That's what he looks like. You know, I think I did see that Kai Jones had cut his hair, but I don't know if... I don't even know if I wanted to look into that. I doubt anyone's made him because he doesn't play much or at all. Oh, someone did update him. Look at that. Nice. Imagine if all the files in your computer were just one giant file with all the data just back to back in binary. In binary, that's what Frostbite does. Yeah, that sounds like a freaking pain. That's nuts. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, so you said that joint's on Steam. I'm definitely interested in that. That sounds dope. For sure. That really sounds dope. I love crap like that. Flintlock Siege of Dawn. They got a demo. Oh yeah, I'm totally down to check this out. It's not out yet. Okay. Be cool if they get, you know, some mods going for it. Dang, yo, Payday 2 was legit back in the day. Oh my gosh. Yeah, man, shout out to Verizon Fios and that gig speed fiber, man. They be getting it done. Toby, you said is a low FPS the only cause of why I'm not on COD? No. I don't know if you were on the stream the other day, but did I not download that joint? No, I didn't. I thought I did. No, I just ethically don't like COD. Like I don't like Activision. I don't like anything they do. They sell the game full price. Then you have to buy a $35 Black Cell Battle Pass. Then the what do you call it? The bundles are $30. It's unacceptable. It's just predatory monetization. And then all of that I would not care about because all of that's optional. They make it literally impossible to level your guns up. Every weapon has like 70 levels. It's just not, I was joking with my boys. I said this is not a game for someone with a job. I was like, there's no way people with jobs play this. There's just no way. It doesn't make any sense. Or at least rather play it at an elite level. Like You know, I have no problem telling people. I tell my friends, you know, they'll get mad at me, but I just like, I'm an elite Call of Duty player, like not average, way above average. You know, this year my multiplayer KD was over 4, my Warzone KD was over 2. The skill-based matchmaking, bro, just makes that game hell, bro. Like, it's not even fair sometimes. Some of the lobbies, like, I can't even play Call of Duty unless I have a friend on that's on console and has a lower KD than me. It's just not fair, bro. And after a while, bro, that crap just gets really tiring, man. Like, just mentally, it's just not fun. I have been playing X Defiant, though. That's a lot of fun. Have I played Nintendo games? Oh man, yeah, let's just say I have a how do I word it? A slightly they call the hairstyle the GOAT. How do I word this? I have a slightly modified Switch. So I do play a lot of the Nintendo games. So I'm a massive Pokemon fan. I love Fire Emblem. I gotta get into that Metroid Dread, you know, the Zelda's got some dope mods. Merging mods in that game is kind of a pain though, but yeah. Yeah, we master. You know what's going on, bro. You know what's going on. Yeah, Jay, Black Ops 6 looks great, but I can't do it anymore, bro. I can't. Like I mean it. I told my boys, I can't do it. I can't pay $70 for a game. I can't pay $30 something a month for Black Cell. I can't spend hours grinding guns, bro. It's over, bro. Like I was telling the boys, I said, I'm washed. I'm unk now, bro. Like that just game is not for somebody my age, bro. There's no way. Like, not to mention my YouTube channel ain't even about that. Like I can't load up this joint and play COD. Like people be like, what is this man doing? Like make some sliders, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's funny, but you know that's what people would say. It'd be like, yo, bro, what are you doing, bro? Make some sliders. Like it's, yeah, bro. Like, I'm sorry. Bro, FPSs in general fell off. Black Ops 2 goated, Battlefield 3 goated. I love 4 as well. We master, man. Yeah, so check this out. So my slightly altered Switch, you know, I've had it. It's like a day one Switch. But like, you know, I feel like low key, like I don't know how long it's gonna last, but like the new ones, you can't like do anything with it without some serious let's say hardware modifications. So I've been thinking, like, I'm not going to do it, but I've been thinking about paying somebody to do it because let's just say there's some perks to having an altered Switch, if you know what I mean. So yeah, but Jay, here's what I've been running into. I'm being honest with you, man. My boys ain't having fun no more. I turn up, like I literally, like I turn up in COD. Like this is what it is. But my boys they're not having fun. They don't, and they're not in the wrong. They're the same as me. They work more than me. They can't level the guns up. They don't know the meta like I study the meta, or I used to, anyways. So when we get on, they don't have their guns leveled. They can't compete, and it's not their fault because, you know, they don't worship a game and live Call of Duty 24/7. They do it on purpose, bro. Like that's what I'm saying. They change the meta. You can level a gun, max a gun, and they nerf the joint into the floor, bro. Explain to me how I can pay $30 for a bundle just to make one gun, you know, look the way I want it to look. Then the very next season, they nerf it into the floor to the point you can't even compete with it. And then the next game comes out and it doesn't even carry over. None of those skins from Warzone 1 carried over to Warzone 2. I'm ashamed to admit this, but I was telling my boys, I spent like $800 on skins. in Warzone 1. Like, it's just, it doesn't make sense to do it anymore, man. It just doesn't make sense. That franchise is for other people, man. That's all I can really say. Yeah, we master, man. It's not time just yet. My old guy is still hanging in there, so we still hanging in there. And then obviously, another thing, Jay, is the freaking cheaters, bro. You run, like, once your KD is at a certain point, you running into cheaters, bro, every 5 seconds, man. The number one, it already takes 10-15 minutes to load into a game. I'm exaggerating a little bit, but it's like 10 minutes to find a full lobby. Load into the lobby, somebody beams you out the sky because they're using aimbot. Bro, that crap is so just like mentally frustrating, man. Can't even deal with it sometimes. I do have a Tatum. I guess I need a new Tatum because Tatum has a new tattoo. So I'm gonna have to look for Tatum, I guess. But Toby, I appreciate KD for that because KD's like, yo, I'm at work, which is NBA, and then I'm on the game with my boys. But y'all gotta understand is I'm at work all day. I worked like 10 hours the other day and then got on the stream. And then I got to do YouTube stuff, 2K Madden stuff. And then I'm like, when am I fitting content into that stuff? You know, it's not enough time in the day. And then family and friends and hanging out in real life, like, yeah, it's rough, man. Keenan, I'm skill-based matchmaking. It's just, yeah, it killed it for me too. I'm with you. All right, y'all. Let's look at freaking Jason Tatum. Dang, there's no way to know if he's got the new tattoo or not. It kind of looks like he... Yeah, but every now and again I do load up what you call it. I've been loading up X Defiant. I've been having fun on that, just, you know, with no skill-based matchmaking and just tearing that crap up. I think this is the one I'm using right now. Speaking of which, there's a new game coming out, kind of like up that alley. I think it's called like Delta Force or something like that. Looked really good. So I would definitely love to try that out when the time comes. Somebody in the chat said it. I'm a big Battlefield fan. I would love if they got their stuff together. We master the Minecraft stream, bro. That's a slippery slope, man. You get the Minecraft stream going. After that, the next thing you know, it's a Fortnite stream. Then after that, I mean, I'm on Roblox. Like that's a dark alley to go down, man. I think for now, guys, I'm gonna stick with my Tatum. John Moran, I already know I use one from Billows. Yeah, I gotta stay away from those games that take away, ruin my life. Sniper Elite, because I love sniping in those games. I definitely, that's definitely a game that's been on my radar, for sure. Yeah, nah, some of the stuff they be building is it's insane. You gotta give them credit for that. I think I saw a really good one for Jaren Jackson that I wanted to download. Jaren, I think that's how you spell his name. It was for 23. Was this the one that I saw? You should start a franchise where all of us get on and play at least 3 years and create Madden content that way. Yeah, that would be interesting for sure. I do think that would be one of the main concerns would be the, like We Master said, the time commitment to it for sure. Toby said, does your main job have something to do with gaming and media? Get all your points regarding COD. I mean, yeah, I mean, the funny thing about it is my real life job is exactly what I do on YouTube. If you just change all the topics to IT and cybersecurity. So training people, to making tutorials, leading, you know, you call them streams or calls and classes and things of that nature. So it's just really similar. It's right up the same alley. Jaron Jackson. Doughboy, you said you just want a career mode or to do a career mode in the new college game. Yeah. I'm not interested in that at all, unfortunately. Once I found out that they're not going to have defensive ends, I'm just like, what the crap? You know what I mean? I know I'm not the only person that was disappointed by that. I wish they had more options. But they don't. Some people were frustrated about the high school stuff too. I get that. I just wanted to be a defensive end, or at least if you can do a linebacker, you could be an edge. I wish you could do that. But Dynasty should be a lot of fun. Dynasty should be a lot of fun. Yeah, we master. I'm there with you. I got to get on my search too. Luckily I took a little bit of a unorthodox route into the field, but I got to get on that myself. Alton, I have 2 gigabyte M32UCs. So it's M32UC is the SKU, I believe. It's their 32-inch 4K curved at 144 hertz. I believe they're VA panels. I couldn't be happier. Couldn't be happier with them. Really, really nice. Great price. It was just ridiculous price. They're so cheap. I was like alarmed. Like I was like, are they going to be trash? Like, but so far so good. No complaints. All right, let's take a look at Jaron Jackson. It looks good to me. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. It looks a lot different than it did before. I had downloaded one though. True Ski, what's good, bro? Hey man, you said you've been watching since 2K21. I appreciate you, man. All right, awesome. Yeah, we master. I honestly can't say I'm super passionate about it. I'll be honest, I'm a little bit of a weird case. I just don't believe in that. Like, for me, I mean, I don't want to word it the wrong way. I think it's great if you can find passion in your work. For me personally, work is work and not work is not work. So I don't, you know what I mean? Like, I don't have to be passionate about it. Like for me, it's all about the income and stuff like that. So, that's always going to drive like the career path. While some of these Marcus Smarts still have green hair. A lot of them are showing them in, that one's tough. I'm not sure any of these look better than the default when it comes to smart. I think I'll stick with what I got for smart. Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler was a big one. I was having some issues finding a good Butler. Oh, well, they got, what in the world? Jimmy Butler emo hair. That's a classic. It looks just like him, though. I'll give him that. Or just like he did at that time. Honestly, I used this one like all last year. I don't know. I still think this one's kind of the best. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm running with this one again this year. Dream 9K. Where's Jimmy? Here's Jimmy. Oh. One funny observation after playing 2K11 again recently, MJ's jumper is more realistic in that game than 23 and 24. I mean, yeah. I mean, that game was one of the best, I think, video game representations of Jordan we ever had. I don't know, man. They really, like, that game to me, like, I know they did have some good games after that, but I just really felt like that game there was the passion, like that's like 2K11 was really like when those guys really, really loved it. I just don't know. I can't really say I feel that it's the same anymore. I'm in 2K21 mods. We need to be. Yeah, Toby, I think about the OG Carmelo Anthony jump shot they took out, and it isn't you know, literally never fixed that. It just, I don't get it sometimes. Wait, what the heck is saying? I already got a Jimmy Butler installed. Wait, what? I like the one I downloaded. Matter of fact, let me look at that real quick. Is there any alternates? No, just that. Can you make cyber faces for Madden? Yeah, and to Weemaster's point, I think they were saying the Start Today mod's got like 200 faces in it. So I know it's got Caleb Williams in there, a lot of the rookies. I actually haven't covered it on the channel just yet. I got to get my next modding showcase done, but I was actually waiting for the next version of Unlocked to drop, but I might just have to drop it because I pretty much edited it all together already. Oh, 200 player portraits. Gotcha. Gotcha. Dang, that joint kind of clips, but I guess it's not a real big deal. Yeah, I don't know if you're gonna get any better than that, if I'm being honest with you. Yeah, I don't agree with that personally. I don't think the pro play trailer looked stellar. I think they just took a segment of gameplay and copied and pasted it into a video game. That's not stellar to me. That's why the game is so bad. But you know, I've been real vocal on the pro play. It's awful. It's terrible. It's trash. It's, you know, one of the worst things they've really done. But you know, sometimes when you get to talking about that stuff, it goes over guys' heads. So I really kind of stopped harping on it. I say the same thing every single time. I made the video. It's called NBA 2K24 is trash. Go watch it. I break down pro play and the issues with it. It's garbage. There's no way to dispute the facts in that video. You know what I mean? There's no way to dispute it. You know, it made the game worse. So all we can do right now is hope that when 2K25 comes around, that they've done their due diligence to make it better, you know, because it wasn't a good showing for 2K 24 this year. Just wasn't good enough. I think really what the takeaway there is, I'm not 100% sure how pro play works, like how those animations are captured. I've heard conflicting reports. Some reports from people that I know have really good info. So I don't know how pro play works. I'm not really going into that. I just know they marketed it as being a quote. They marketed pro play as being able to take footage, game footage, and turn it into animations. Certain conversations I've had have led me to believe that's not the truth. So I'll just leave that at that. Favorite 2K of the last 5? It's got to be a toss-up for me between 21 current gen, 24 current gen, I don't know, maybe it's just me. I like 22 next gen. I thought 22 next gen was good. I thought it was good. I don't know. That was the first year I was full-time on next gen, and I didn't hate it. But as they started to slack off on the player likeness updates, and you're on next gen, you can't mod. We not getting jerseys, we not getting courts. They didn't have the courts in the game. I'm just sitting here like, why did I buy a $500 console to play this game when the modding community is making better content? So that's where it started getting frustrated. Yeah, Jay, I mean, I remember over that summer I was streaming a lot, and people were coming to my stream every day saying the same thing every day. Oh man, Shady Mike, bro, it's clout chasing. You have no sources. All of that stuff. You don't have sources. You know, he's the big thing on pro play. I was telling you guys all summer, I said pro play is not good, a good thing for the game. The quotes were, and I quote, "You're just mad it's gonna make your jump shot fixes irrelevant." Probably had 10, 20 people saying that to me on the daily as I was trying to tell people what my legitimate concerns were. Had this YouTube channel for 13 years, keeping everything on the straight and narrow, and people think I'm going to just start lying because I'm nervous that I'm not going to be able to make jump shot fixes. Pro play comes out. It's worse than it's ever been. And people, were like, oh man, like, yo, time out. Like, yo, like, where's the jump shot fixes? I'm like, I don't know. You told me not to do them. I'm not true. I'm a little salty about that type of stuff, because, when you take a long time to, kind of build a little bit of a brand, it's just like kind of being just like, my brand for me is just like, F it. This dude says whatever he thinks. Can't nobody pay me. Can't nobody buy me. Can't nobody sway me. If I think, because I always told people I don't want to be Ryan Moody. Like, I've trashed 2K because they deserve to be trashed. And but I always wanted to leave that door open so that if 2K25 comes out and it's the best game ever, I'm gonna be on that joint nonstop because I'm just here for the good game. But oh, and Jay, that's the stuff you know about. That's the stuff you see. We don't talk about the death threats. We don't talk about them, you know, the death threats, calling me every type of slur, leaking my address, leaking my voter information, like that. You know, that's the on stream stuff. The off stream stuff is with that community, bro, insanity, bro. So yeah, yeah, that stuff, it just after a while it gets tired. You know, you get tired of it, you know. So not true. You wanted something, bro. I'm a little, you know, I'd be a little salty. I can't lie. Toby, yeah, I do believe that's true. Yeah, I think we got the 60 FPS cutscenes. I think so. Oh, Terry Rozier got a haircut. Didn't he cut his hair? Did he grow it back out? Because if he grew it back out, we don't need face. Shady, salty gaming, bro. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna stick with what I got for Rozier, if I'm being honest. What do they do to this man's lips? Looks like he's wearing lipstick. No one win. I did show a Cole Anthony mod earlier. Do you need the link to it? That's that Hornet stress, huh? All right, there's a link to Cole Anthony. That's got his new short haircut. Yeah, bro. What's his name? Kai Jones was on the live crashing out, bro. Wait, we match. You mean Jim Caldwell, like the Lions coach? Jim Caldwell? Oh man, I'm dying. I've actually already got this installed, so Tyler Hero. Go in. I remember, didn't they fire Caldwell after he like, I forget, didn't he go like 10-6 or something and get fired? Or something crazy like that. They were just done with him. I was 9-7. Yeah, sucks to suck, man. You know. I think I had just seen a loft in Cyberface. Yeah, I knew I had just seen that. Shout out the boy JB2K. I don't know, but well, first of all, who was in between? I don't even remember who was in between Caldwell and Campbell. And I'm gonna need to pump the brakes on Campbell. He hasn't shown me nothing that says he's a good coach. Not yet. I mean, he's definitely a good motivator, but bro better learn how to kick a field goal. I don't know what he's got going on. Oh my god. Yeah, Matt Patricia's the worst person on the planet. Yeah. Facts. Big facts. Like, I ain't even trying to be rude. I'm just like, what qualifies him to be a coach? Like, we call him Pencil. So you notice Eagles, we always got nicknames for all these idiots we be hiring. Sam Bradford call him Sleeves, but Patricia, boy was Pencil. Hey man, I feel like I know firsthand the pros and the cons. Doug Peterson, for the Eagles, extremely aggressive. That was his MO. We going for it every time on fourth. He wrote a book called Fearless. You know what I mean? So I get it, but I don't like that crap, bro. I don't like it. But I will say two things about Campbell is clear. He's a great motivator of men, and he sounds like Dutch from Red Dead Redemption 2. So it's kind of funny, but oh wait, did that not work? What the heck? But I'm just saying, eventually he gonna have to produce with that roster. You know what I mean? Can't take no steps back. But I think my favorite thing about him though was just I did not feel like fixing that at the moment. So, but shout out to him for sticking with Jared Goff and not being afraid to call Jared Goff out on his bullcrap sometimes. Saying like, yo, we need you. MHER2K just came back. Is the spreadsheet for sharing? Yes, but probably this will not be done within the next week. I'm gonna need quite some time for this one. So this is a work in progress. If you got any questions specific mods, let me know and I'll try and shoot you a link, but this is a long way away from being done. Yo, Keenan, take it easy, my boy. Oh crap, it's 1:30. I gotta be up at 8. Actually guys, I'm actually just gonna call it there. Yeah, like I said, keep it locked to the channel as per usual. I got a lot of stuff that I'm working on behind the scenes. I just thought with this would be a good thing to do and just go live and chat it up with you guys while I'm working on it. As you guys can see, I'm going one by one, player by player, trying to find mods for every guy, for the guys in the game that look like crap if I can. So I'm gonna need some time with this, but keep it locked. We'll have a lot of exciting stuff coming soon. So I think you guys will really like it. We Master says that he prefers this type of stream than me losing by 50 in Madden. All right, y'all, take it easy. I gotta peace out of here. Peace. Threes.